Yes, it's Kate, Tim and Joel, a little bonus podcast for you while we're not really on the wireless at the moment. Taking, I was going to say well-earned break, but everyone knows that's not true.
No, absolutely.
Just a break.
Oh, I think well-earned.
Yeah.
We think so, and I think that's enough.
Yeah, true.
You need to rest.
Yeah, what's your favourite thing to do while resting? Like, do you lay on the couch and watch telly, or do you read a book, or do you draw, or do you etch?
I like to be unconscious.
Unconscious.
Like, I'm in like asleep, like not with,
okay.
Yeah, having a massage maybe might be nice. I'm not a big TV watcher.
No.
I can't sit around. It's
Me
a
either.
real
I sometimes, if I'm watching TV during the day, I'll like
During the day?
But if it's on, if I'm watching cricket or something or football, I can't really sit and watch unless it's a big game. So I kind of just perch myself on the side of the couch.
Oh, so it doesn't look like you're just sitting there watching the telly.
Stand like this.
Oh, that's so
I'm
you.
halfway, I'm about to do something. I'm standing like this.
Oh, I've not had a chance to sit down all day. You're like a mum.
Yeah, or I lean up against the window.
Oh, see, I love
Like
watching the
that.
telly.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot of actions here. If only people could see you.
Yeah,
Very limber.
that's me.
It's all that Pilates.
Polite
really
my
is.
core. Jesus.
Oh, wow.
We know you pay a lot for your PT, so it's working.
She's not here at the moment, so.
Oh, no, wow. Got to get it out in the studio.
Let's talk animals, because we love animals on this show.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
We know we're on record here as Kate loves pandas.
You know what I love about pandas, though?
Oh.
They look like people in suits. They do. I've been trying to find that video, but I just haven't made the time because it'll be on my PC, not on my phone.
What video?
Your PC.
Oh, this one?
No, not that one. That's obviously off the internet. But
Hang on,
that
that's a
is a
person
guy
in
in a suit.
A panda suit playing with real pandas.
A real panda.
But my videos are of a real panda, but they look like a guy in a suit. I will track that down. I mean, stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Go for a deep dive in the Home Office. They're surely there somewhere.
Gosh, imagine, I just like the day in your home office.
I know.
A fly on the wall.
I would actually watch the crap out of that.
It's so fun.
Yeah. Kate on her PC going, what's this button do?
May teaching me all she knows.
You got a little panda treat, though, to finish the show.
I thought you might enjoy this, Kate. A zoo in central France has announced that 2 of its giant pandas mated multiple times on Saturday. Very hard to get them to do that.
Why?
Because they were attracted to each other and wanted to make babies.
I wonder how they find each other attractive.
Yeah.
It'd be a smell thing.
Yeah.
It's
pheromones.
animal instinct. That's why we do it too, isn't it?
I think so.
Partly.
Or to fill a hole. And I
beg
meant
your
like a
pardon?
metaphorical.
Oh my
I meant like a
God.
metaphorical hole in one's heart.
Yeah.
Oh, well, sometimes, yeah.
Juan, a female, Juanji. Oh God, I'm sure I mispronounced them, but you know,
No,
I'm trying.
no, that's
I'm trying
fine.
my best.
You sounded perfect.
They were put in
It's like
contact.
I'm watching the United Nations. If you can watch the United Nations. What was that Nicole Kidman movie, The Interpreter?
Yeah, here I am. They were put in contact 8 times at regular intervals to get busy. According to a press release, Juan was at the top of her hormonal spike, and Juanji was obviously on top form. This is from the press release.
One gee whiz.
I know. I wish there was a press release every time I had a
Yeah, but
search.
do they really like everybody kind of sharing their private lives with everybody?
I know. God, who's doing the PR? Roxy Jasenko.
They're also in zoos. I don't think they get much control over their life. Do you reckon they'd love to be in a zoo or back out in nature?
Yeah.
If you really sat down and asked one of them.
No, I know what it feels like.
Well, no, giant pandas, they have a very short window for breeding. That's why they had to get them
They
together
do?
on. Females are only able to become pregnant for 24 to 72 hours each year.
Oh, wow, eh?
Wow, that's the
Far
ultimate
out.
contraceptive, isn't it?
Imagine if you've got plans on that day.
Oh, I've got tickets to Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I won't be able to get pregnant this
Someone's
year.
invited you over for Pippi's and Exo.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
The Secret Life of Animals. This cat has like a double life. Michael Hubank from the UK has discovered that his cat has a double life after he looked up his neighbour's sale listing for their house.
Oh, I love this.
yeah, you know when you see the sign go up next door and you're like, I'm going to see how many bedrooms that is and what they're asking for it.
Of course.
In the photos used to advertise the sale of the house, his cat can be seen relaxing comfortably on one of the beds.
It's brilliant.
It's so great.
It's a tiny little room, I have to
I was going to say, I'm not much of a real estate mogul, but I reckon this house is pretty cheap.
Yes. And usually they take photos. I mean, imagine how small that room really is, because in the photographs it always looks palatial.
Way bigger, yeah.
And they've got one of those little not a freedom, but like a fantastic furniture bundle, I reckon, like a bedroom bundle where they get the
I
bed,
think so.
It's all
and the
matching.
chests.
And what's that white rail at the where the
like a
pillows
handrail.
are? Oh, a handrail. Michael said because the owner didn't shoo his cat out for the photo shoot, he assumed that his cat has a second home at his neighbour's house. Good assumption.
Oh, wow, what quite the sleuth.
He's a real thinker. Another person replied to Michael's story saying that their friend's cat always went missing. She knocked on her neighbour's house and saw pictures of her cat in frames in the living room of the house next door. So I'm guessing the neighbours thought they also owned the cat.
Well, that happens with cats because when I was little and we lived in a street and we were there for years, we had a little Burmese who obviously when my mum went off to work and I went to school, she would head off for the whole day and hang at this
Living
place.
a good life.
So when we moved, the neighbour came over and was like, I'm so upset that Bijou's leaving. And yes, the cat was called Bijou.
I know. That's what I took issue with that story. Does your cat, Blackers, does your cat
Bricks.
work its way around the
your cat's
neighbourhood?
too
And
fat
how do
to
you
go
feel
anywhere.
about that?
No, our cat.
The cat doesn't move much anymore, does
Doesn't
it?
go very far,
Have
little
you
Bricks.
seen a photo of Bricks?
I don't know if I have, actually.
I'll text you one.
Oh,
I'll
please
be one of
do.
those people.
Yeah, great. I like that.
Haiti, Secret Life of Pets.
Hi guys. I had a cat for about 4 years. And he was outside a bit of the time, and then he just disappeared for a couple of months. And we thought, oh God, he got hit by a car. Came back one day, he was fatter than ever. Stayed for about 2 weeks, and then took off again. And we've seen him in the neighbourhood since.
Yeah, that's the thing. They
Sounds
just
like
went
several of my partners.
going for a better feed somewhere else.
Something to be said for a nice indoor cat, because obviously it's bad for the wildlife letting your cat out and about.
Yeah, that's why I haven't had a cat. You've got to put a bell on them, apparently, people say.
A bell?
Yeah.
Yeah, ding, 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 scares the birds.
Oh, yeah, I know how bells sound.
I know. Whenever
Yeah, I haven't lost it, guys.
this is coming up with this Kate the secret sound. It's funny though with the bell. Whenever my cat used to go up and down the hallway, I keep thinking Pete and Manu were there.
Good one.
Kim, what happened?
My sister-in-law's cat moved next door when she went on a holiday to Bali, and he's been there since 2 years. She still takes him to the vet, but he just lives next door.
Oh, so she pays all the bills. And that's it.
Yeah.
Yes. They're happy for him to live there, but they don't want to take on all the responsibility.
The cost.
Right.
Strange arrangement, but they're all happy.
Good work. Could work for people too, really,
Yeah, that's
wouldn't
right.
it?
Oh, really good. Got some good calls here today, girls. Michael.
The next one.
Hi guys.
Hey, mate.
Hi.
Secret Life of Pets.
Hi, I'm a vet, and I had a client bring their cat in for abscess surgery, a cat foot abscess. So I did the surgery, and part of the post-surgical care is you need to keep the cat locked inside for about 10 days. Anyway, about 2 weeks later, I had another client bring their cat in who they'd had for years, and they were curious because the cat had disappeared for 2 weeks, and they had this big area clipped up on its back. And it was the same cat that I'd done surgery on 2 weeks ago. We looked up on the street. They lived 2 streets away from each other, and they both owned the same cat.
They both thought they owned the cat.
Thank you for
Did
summarising.
you get it?
Kate, Tim, and Joel.
Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it. Maybe you have a big regret after. No, I do. It was excellent. Just because I've been kind of looking into this kind of area of late.
Investigative journalism.
Yes, there are a lot of people who may regret the fact that they paid $9,000 for a cavoodle during COVID.
Oh, yes, they were very
Cavoodle?
expensive.
A cross between a spaniel kind of dog and a poodle.
Right.
They're very popular in
isn't
some parts of the country.
Cavoodle?
Wait, isn't that a spoodle?
There's so many different kinds.
Oh, right.
Is this it? I'm bringing it
It's
up
kind
on
of a
the screen.
full-time job trying to work it out. Yes, I mean
Oh,
they
they
are
are so cute.
super cute.
You know who walks them? Ladies in yoga pants and puffer vests.
Oh, yes. You've got to be in PE Nation to have one of
Oh,
those.
that's
Yeah,
right.
I get it.
The cheeky Chardonnay at 11 a.m. when everyone's finally at work and school.
Hanging out with
Just
the
a
dog at
secret
home.
between you and the cavoodle.
James Temelin No, Jane. Sorry, that's not James. Jane, who adopted a chimp named Lucy in the 1960s. She has revealed.
Jesus, fresh story from the internet this one. Slow news day or something.
No, why is she talking about this now?
I don't know.
Oh, this is hindsight. So she adopted a chimp in the 1960s, and she has revealed that she regrets that decision. Now, she adopted Lucy when she was only 2 days old, and she gave Lucy every human comfort. She slept on a king-size mattress. This is Lucy. Yeah. Had coffee, oatmeal, orange
Coffee's
juice.
not for everyone.
No,
Absolutely not.
Want some dandelion tea, maybe.
Yes. For brekkie, the chimp even learnt how to make herself a gin and tonic.
Oh, my God, black.
Squeezing the lime with her teeth. When the chimp reached puberty, she began unpredictable. She began. That's not me. That's what I'm reading it from the sheet. She
began unpredictable.
That's what it says. So I'm going to say it should be saying she began to act unpredictably.
Yeah,
wow.
She
well
became,
done.
she
Quite
became
the
unpredictable.
Nothing gets past you.
I like the insert word here game. She became unpredictable. Okay, and Jane decided to release her into the wild, but she was unable to adapt to the wild. And now a student named Janice ended up moving to Gambia and living in a treehouse, trying to encourage her to mix with the other chimpanzees. So, of course, poor old Jane feels as though she's destroyed this chimp's life. She kind of gave it too many comforts. She now regrets that she took the chimp
human
in.
comfort.
Yeah.
Not a comfort for a chimp.
Absolutely,
Like,
I agree.
It's like Joel's budgie. You don't give that a macchiato because
No.
you seem to like them. Force feed a budgie.
Pina
Budgie
colada,
boost juice.
Nan's budgie.
People
Boost
think
juice is something from Michelle's patisserie.
it's cute to start with because it's a bit of a trick.
Yeah.
No, but people do that stuff. It's like when you go to the dog shops and they have outfits for the dog. The dog doesn't want to wear a bow tie.
Yeah, but they're not drinking a Cosmo either. Like, she's giving them gin and tonics.
Debbie, pet regrets. What do you got?
Oh, a couple of years ago, my husband desperately wanted a miniature pig.
Oh, they are very cute.
Oh, very cute.
Teacup piglets or something? Is that what they're called?
No, just a miniature pig.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So brought it down from Sydney, picked it up from the airport, got him home. His husband called him Leonardo. Very cute. Made the mistake of feeding Leonardo in the kitchen. And so Leonardo wanted to pretty much live in the kitchen. One day I was popping out to the hairdressers one afternoon. Hubby was gardening in the backyard. I said, now watch Leonardo because he's only little and he can still fit through those fence posts to the pool post.
Oh, no.
Very little. Hadn't grown up too big.
Oh, no.
And hubby's like, yep, no worries. I'll watch him. You know, he's my baby. I love him. Off I go to the hairdressers, spend a fortune on my hair, lovely, straightened, beautiful.
A lot of detail in this story, yes.
Great hair, great hair.
Great hair, yep.
Step back. Yeah, great hair. Step back, drive into the backyard, scan for Leonardo as you do, mum coming home, checking on her baby. Couldn't see him anywhere. Looked over to the pool and here's Leonardo floating in the pool.
What, on a
I
banana
ran-
lounge?
Yes, well, no, floating upside down with his little nostril just above water, barely breathing.
Barely
So
breathing.
I-
Hang on,
Not
now,
breathing.
just,
Now you've talked it up.
wait, a one-word answer here, Debbie. Alive or past?
Oh, alive.
Oh, hey, Leonardo!
Thank goodness.
Oh, wow. Thank
Very
goodness.
nervous there. It was a roller coaster of emotion.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
And we are talking about the animal kingdom.
Hello, I'm David Attenborough.
And you'll be disgusted to know what we're about to do, David.
Well, I don't know if it's disgusted. I think it's educational. And what I saw today on the internet, I mean, look, there are so many things floating around, but I have never quite seen anything like this. And at least I can bring it to the table because it is, like I said, it's about the animal kingdom. But wowee.
Would you say it took your breath away?
It did. You know what? It did take my breath away because the headline, the weirdest undercarriage, and I'm thinking,
Of course you clicked on that.
Yeah, were you in the Home Office when you were looking
I
at this?
was.
10 o'clock last night.
And I was thinking, oh, okay, well, I'll have a look at that.
Of course you will.
The University of Queensland researcher Dr. Steve Johnston has co-authored a study on the very strange and unusual undercarriage of the Australian animal, the echidna.
Can you read your page with it on the ground?
But it's behind the
Why
computer.
do you have to do this? Why do you have to read like this?
Well, you know what? I'll fold it over then.
Some
do this.
Shakespearean play.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
It's because I'm trying to keep my eyes up. Okay. I don't know how to deliver this.
Can you just show us?
Do you want to see it now?
Flash
Let's
it up
get
on
the
the
reaction.
screen.
Put
Okay.
the long phallus on the screen.
Oh my God! It's a tree trunk.
Is that real? Oh my God.
No, it's not the size that is worrying me.
How many ends does it have?
It looks.
Oh, Maddie!
Oh my gosh. I mean,
It's like a little. It's like a
It looks
Simpsons
like
hand.
it looks like a little hand.
because it's four
I didn't know
fingers.
echidnas have that down there.
It's like, okay, imagine this. A paw, say your dog's, you've got a tiny little puppy dog, and it's your dog's paw, but they've taken the nails out and waxed it.
Oh gosh.
Now, is it out always, or does it retract?
I would imagine that retracts because why wouldn't we have seen one before? I mean, I know echidnas are rare, but when you see them scurrying along, that would be dragging behind the body. That's the length.
Yes.
I mean, you know, all bodies are beautiful and all that, but oh my gosh, it's like
If that echidna rocked up on a grinder little hookup, would you send it on its way, or
I'd
would you?
say we need to get to a GP right now, mate.
Because it's kind of like, I mean, we don't really need to go into any more detail because I just don't know how it kind of works. But the very long phallus makes up a third of the mammal's body. It's bright red. It has 4 endings.
Yes, 4 endings is what's
Hey,
concerning.
this is about to answer my question. They can all be used for reproduction.
All 4 ends.
My God.
So I don't know all at the same time, or I don't know what's going on. The study found that the only creator God understands the organ and why it is so bizarrely shaped. Dr. Johnston said the echidna remains a poorly understood species, despite being widespread in Australia.
I don't learn much about echidnas apart from the fact that they're spiky.
We didn't need to bring religion into it either.
But what he's saying is, it's like, well, why does it look like this? Only God understands or knows, because God is the creator of all.
Well,
Whoever
day
he or
off.
she is. Yes, that's it. Lisa, what's your unusual body part? Cool, thanks. Her unusual body part is no ears, apparently. Georgie, your unusual body part. You've seen a few.
Hi, yeah, I'm actually a trained zoologist.
oh yes.
And whenever somebody online sends me an unwanted picture of their undercarriage, I actually send them a picture of the echidna penis, and it works without fail.
Kate, Tim and Joel is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.